Fine clothes is fine with me. It's all fine.
It's all
Great,
fine.
you're all fine.
Fine.
So,
Doctor,
is there anything else you want to do, or you want to go back there, or what?
Doctor.
Why don't we find is there any information about about her here? Like what do they know what's going on?
They don't know shit. It takes like a month or two to get to the old world from here.
Is there anybody sick here?
No.
Good question.
Excellent question. Take a card for detective work, Chris.
So it's obviously happened that side. Someone's found out about the possible interloping of the princess, and they're not happy, and they've taken steps to stop her.
Well, you're not sure any news here?
No. I'm speculating.
Oh yeah, speculate to your heart's content.
I'm still saying I reckon it's more of a case of it's something that's happened that end, not necessarily this end, but yeah, it could have definitely started here potentially with some kind of assassination plot or something.
Yeah.
Kill everyone.
This could Chris is exactly spot on. This could be a place to get more information, although not as up to date of information.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I suppose the thing is as well is that I don't know about you guys, but we never really we found out that obviously they were here visiting, but we didn't find out much more than it was said that they were here to,
it seemed to be a bit of a surprise visit.
Yeah, there could have been underlying reasons why they were here.
Well, the best place to get information is that one goblin bar. I can't remember what's called.
The Boneyard.
The Boneyard.
Yeah. Boneyard. They're like information. He does. That's the best place for info everywhere. That's like.
Yeah, I mean, we could even just go and talk to the governor. To Figo Lushy.
Yeah, but true. But the Boneyard, I think, would know more of the underhanded stuff, and I think would be easier to get the kind of info we would care about.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's just try it. Let's go there, and if not, we'll think of something else.
You guys head over to the Boneyard and stuff. The big fucking stone golems and stuff that are in there that guard the place are staying. The furry waitstaff waves to you, and Australians, yeah, and they make sure to get you a good table. Eventually, you guys go see the goblin, who none of you can remember or pronounce his name correctly.
We don't care though,
right?
Yeah, but you need to pronounce his name if you want to speak to him.
Oh,
not last time. I was just calling him right. He was not happy with that.
No. Oh yeah, if you don't want him happy.
Did he manage to teach you all earth magic, or is he still needing to do that?
No, I've got it.
You got it? What about you, Doc? You got
what was the earth magic?
Remove tracks is the first one, I believe.
Oh yeah, I have that too.
You have that? Yep, right. Because I was going to say that could be a way in as well. Because if he hadn't managed to teach us all yet.
Oh, I remember this. We had a big cold joke about this, didn't we? Well, it was when I bought the other two, Sheila and Scott. Is that the character name? Oh, I can't remember. When I brought those two here, it was a big fun joke when Sheila was trying to pronounce his name, and it was like Fraba, and he's like, "No, it's not Fraba, it's Fraba." And it's like, yeah. So we just called him Fra or something, and he got really pissed off with it. Fraba.
He's sitting at his table going, Fraba. They bring you guys drinks. They don't even fucking ask what you want. They just bring you drinks. The goblin with the unknown name sits in the back and looks at you guys with hatred.
Frag Slub. I've got written down here.
Oh yeah, but there's a whole thing about it. It was like Fra Slag. It's not Frab, not Fra. Basically, Logan was being a bitch about the pronunciation.
Really? Logan do that?
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
No. Not ever.
Bitch. Little bitch.
Oh, yeah. So the goblin looks at you guys with hatred. You guys have your drinks. You drink your drinks. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Things are how they should be.
Is there any elves in here?
Now, ever since the big massacre, there's been a lot less of them.
Yes, I know. I was just curious to see if they'd cropped up again, or if, strangely enough, there weren't any.
Oddly, it appears that killing them has managed to decrease the amount of drinking they do.
It's amazing what genocide does.
It really is. Genocide, it's more than just a way of life.
Oh, that was something. Actually, that's something else. Whether or not you guys wanted to grab any guns.
I would like to point out the governor doesn't make you pronounce his name in a special way, and Pete seems to know what his name is. You guys sit there and drink your drinks quietly. I'm not talking to him. I know he's going to be a bitch about his name again. He's left an impression.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes.
Right. So we should go talk to the governor then.
Well, that's one of you. I mean, when you want to try and remember how to pronounce his name. As I said, I know it was along the lines of Fragslub, but whether or not this Fragslub.
Fragslub. Yes, we'll do that. That sounds right. I'm pretty sure that's what Logan was doing that was annoying. He's going, no, it's not Fragslub, it's Fragslub. We walk up to this table. Fragslub.
Yes, says the captain. Take a card back. He looks a bit surprised, raises an eyebrow. Yes, Alex.
That was good teamwork.
Why, thank you, he says.
Shall we sit? Can we sit down?
No. What do you want? You haven't even paid for those drinks yet.
You can't remember what we're here, can you?
No.
Damn. Get him another drink.
I'm drinking a bucket of whiskey.
They bring you another one.
Oh, nice.
Give me an alcohol tolerance roll as it's a bucket of whiskey.
Ooh, I might have to look that up. Do I finally fail one?
Be quite a surprise.
Alcohol tolerance. No, I make it.
Wow, it is that high.
Yep.
Wow.
I only made it by one, but yeah, I made it.
Yeah, okay. Hey, the goblin looks impressed. Alex is doing the open one eye, close another and stuff. So he stopped seeing so many of them. And giggling a lot. He apparently has forgotten why you're here. But he's still fucking conscious. Which is amazing. The lady takes your empty bucket and hands you a replacement.
Don't do it.
There's another guy comes up behind Alex. He's not too close, but he's behind Alex, and he has a large wheelbarrow with padding in it and stuff. And he waits patiently.
I pre-tip him.
You have no money.
I pre-thank him.
This is your pre-thanks. I'll take it back if I don't use it, Alex Waters. Australian Embassy, he says.
Yeah.
Good.
Do you remember, Alex, why we're here?
We need to speak to Fragslub.
He rolls his eyes. It's like you are.
We need information. You
have too much information.
We need information about the princess and her visit.
Let's see how much he knows about the princess and her visit. Come on.
Sorry.
I heard she may have come here, but I'm not sure.
Your rolls suck.
You know, you're in the league of Yogi. Just as useful as Yogi.
Do you know anyone who would know more about it?
He says, I think that No.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, I don't. Are you going to drink that or just gesture with it? He says, pointing at the bucket. I heard you can't handle 2 buckets.
Of course I can. This is just a warm-up.
He raises his eyebrows. I don't believe it.
How about we make a little wager?
Oh?
I'll finish this bucket and walk out on my 2 feet. And if we do that, you will use your amazing power of getting knowledge to find us more about the Queen and her visit.
Princess.
The Queen didn't visit here.
Visit the town, not here.
You want to visit the town. If you walk out of here on your own 2 feet, you want to visit the town.
No.
What do you want from me?
I want information.
On what?
The princess and her visit here.
All right. And what if I win?
I will owe you one.
Anything?
Within reason.
Within my reason?
No.
No deal.
Horrible. I will do a job for you.
You'll do a job for me anyway. You need the money.
No, I don't.
Oh. What kind of job? I'll tell you what. If you fail this, then you'll kill one person for me, as long as it's somebody that you'll kill one person for me.
Yeah, I think I can live with that.
Great, as long as it's nothing that interferes with your morals. But if we make this wager, you have to chug the whole thing right now. That way I'm sure that you drank it.
All right.
Give me an alcohol tolerance and -30 as you literally chug an entire bucket of whiskey.
I play tough +10.
And it's not your first one in an hour. Most people die from this, just so you're aware.
Yep. Got it.
You walk out of the bar. How the fuck does he do that? Says the goblin.
I'm Alex Kennedy, bitches.
Oh. Chris, your screen's gone completely black. Oh, you're back. Okay.
It was a hiccup.
So curious, do you know anything about like some odd magical sleep going on?
What's my name?
They told you your name. Do you not know your own name?
You didn't tell me my name. I talked to him because he could say my name. Say my name. Say my name. He says,
my name. So now continue. Tell me.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I said your name.
What about you, McKay?
What, Frag Slob?
Not Frag Slob.
All right, I'll talk to you then. I don't know anything about magical sickness. I don't want to talk to McKay anymore. He can't say it right.
Frog Slob.
All right, fine. What do you want? He ignores the other guy and talks to McKay. You don't want anything?
Disease or something causing people to go into a sleep that they don't awaken from.
I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of it, so there's been no occurrences that you're aware of. Okay.
Now, if there was, it would be bad.
Are you aware of any magics that could cause it? Okay.
Well, sometimes rain falling makes everybody fall asleep. It's a magic thing. He says, fumbling his fucking no shit roll. He says, I like to put butter all over my body.
Is there any kind of magical thing that wakes everybody up easily?
I have no idea about anything. I'm too stunned by Alex Kinley to even be able to think anymore, he says.
Except for the fact I've just left without getting the information that you've promised me.
Exactly.
Don't either you or Alex have the wake up spell?
I don't think I do.
It just occurred to me, isn't there a wake-up spell whenever you've got it?
There is. There is. And yes, I do have it.
Alex is like wandering around talking to a horse right now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm drunk. But the problem here is it's actually the second part of the healing tree, which is called a... Now, the problem is it's going to be getting close enough to the princess to use it. Which, yeah, could be a...
Can't you turn into a ghost?
That might not be a good idea.
And then pop into that room and then cast it on her?
Let's Doc and I leave this place and meet back with Alex at the embassy.
You see Alex talking to a horse-headed guy named Bojack or something, and he waves goodbye, and the horse-headed guy's like, wow, that's quite a man. And he's got his own bucket. You see one of the servants from the bar trying to wrestle the empty bucket away from Alex Kinley, and he just is too strong. And so the guy's like currently curled up holding the bucket, and Alex has forgotten that the guy's still clutching it, and he's basically carrying him back toward the embassy.
So one thing I was thinking is that we could see if Clem could take us to the Beastkin version of Melwicks and see if Princess Danny, the Beastkin version of Princess Danny, is suffering from the same thing.
Take a card, Pete, you fucking wild thing, you.
Because Princess Danny's entourage has seen us and knows what we look like in this world.
Mm-hmm. Very true. Very true.
So we would potentially be able to get in and do something about it. Of course, that would also mean that Alex would get killed, probably, because they know what he looks like.
It's a small price to pay. Oh, but you also forget, Mr. McKay, that I am indeed the master of disguise.
I did not forget that.
I would like to point out Alex is gesturing with one of his hands that's holding the bucket, and the guy's like muffled screams as he's still holding onto it because he knows better than to fucking let a bucket go from the establishment of the goblin. He knows that it's more than his job's worth.
I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'll just continue on.
Yep. Hey, the guy goes, Ambassador,
Yes?
could you please hand him something else? The bucket's empty, sir. I need to take it
Alex,
back.
can I have the bucket, please?
Okay.
Give me a strength roll there, Pete, to hold the bucket and the guy. Alex is freaky strong.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
By 70.
Great. Yeah, you get a check in strength for the whole bucket thing.
Nice.
The guy gratefully bows to you and heads back in a hurry with the bucket. Alex looks after it, licking his lips.
But yes. So, and depending on, and it may give us a better chance of seeing what it is if that spell doesn't do it, doesn't wake up, at least it might give us a chance of getting close to Princess Danny and working out what's going on.
True. Yeah, so I think we need to find out more about it.
Yeah. I just think this would give us a better chance of investigating it, if we can, if Clem can take us there.
Okay.
Well, since kind of waiting on Chris, is there anything else you'd like to do in the city? You've all got decent clothes, no weapons yet that I'm aware of, 10 ounces of gold, good Australian gold.
Mm-hmm. But the only thing I can think of is, well, my papers are back in Red Carpet Land. So that'd be about the only, I suspect Doc's is probably the same.
It's probably a very clever idea to get those. Take a card for coming up with that. And I could just say, it's done. You get everybody's papers in return. Done. No
and
problem.
The other thing, assuming Alex and Doc don't have any objections, we leave the tarot cards with the other tarot cards there.
Yeah. That's a great idea as well. Take card for keeping them safe. Yes. No problem. Unless Chris has an objection.
Magic shit.
Pardon?
Well, things grabbed our decoder rings or whatever, so that if we get a magic item goes bye-bye, we don't get screwed over and lose tarot cards.
You think ahead to tool the fuck back up in Red Carpet Land. It wasn't very hard to get there after all. But tell me honestly, how many people would have figured out how to turn the barber shop back on?
I know.
Mhm.
So they'd have been like, it's broke, let's burn it down.
That's what I was ready to do.
God, I don't know what to get rid of.
Yeah, Chris was on top of that shit pretty fucking amazingly quick.
Yeah, nice thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Support a reroll, D10 damage, skill 15, negate, dissemination.
God damn.
Yeah.
Matt, do you have any shit cards?
I have a +10. Oh no, checking willpower. I'm going to play that now. I didn't even realize I had that. Checking willpower. So yeah, no, I have skill 10 and a haste. So the haste is a nice card, and the skill 10 I kind of want to keep.
Yeah, no, that's good.
The eventual.
Maybe Chris has got some rubbish.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, Pete's got too good of hand.
Indeed. Too good.
Genovia. By the way, that gold is just we've got this on hand. If you want to wait for more, they could probably get a little.
As opposed to going to the bank and getting a draft, whatever.
Yeah, you're not sure how that would work out.
No.
I have this bank draft from a bank a couple months away. Yeah.
No, I meant go to the bank here in this town. And get money out.
Why? Oh, your camera's on autofocus. I was like, why is Pete real blurry?
Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't had it plugged in for the last 3 months or whatever, because I haven't needed it, so I've had it unplugged.
It's been feeling lonesome in those 3 months.
Quite possibly.
I'm glad you were sharking today, Pete.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to or not, but yeah, I could. So, I suspected the new guy would not show.
Yeah,
would be a no-show. So,
it's an amazingly low stick rate for new players.
Yeah.
Which is why I stopped advertising on Reddit. It's like, we'll get some new people fucking eventually. But
yeah.
And also, thanks, Pete, for having me do the podcast, because that seems to be growing the audience. The YouTube isn't, but the podcast, yeah.
Yeah, there is plenty of people that still listen to podcasts, so that is the main way I'm consuming it. Like when I'm walking to work on the public transport.
Yeah, I was going to say, not a lot of people can sit down for that amount of time and watch YouTube.
Yeah.
They can listen to it while they're doing other things.
Yeah.
Well,
and
plus
go on.
I was going to say, you're playing tomorrow, Pete, but it's 2 new people with you, so it may end up being just you. We don't know.
Yep. We'll see. And if anybody sharks or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was just going to say, and also most of the games that do podcasts or whatever, they only tend to go for a couple of hours per session. Sorry, that do as in YouTube or Twitch more so.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
It's baffling to me because they don't get enough done in that time to really.
No, but it seems to be how people like it in those small bite-sized chunks.
I like releasing 1 hour every day because then, even if you're keeping up with it every day, you got new shit.
Yes.
I can't imagine many people are keeping up with it. That'd be rather weird.
I'm up to, what am I up to? Episode 3 or I think it's episode 3 with the first one with Russ and Jeremy. Only because I skipped over the ones I was in. I'll go back and listen to them another time, but I was more interested in listening to the stuff I didn't already know.
It's always fun to see how other people handle some of the same problems and shit.
Yeah, exactly. And that was part of it. I was interested to see how other people handle things.
Sometimes really, really badly is the answer.
Yay.
Yay. So is there anything else that you wanted to do while we're waiting on Chris?
Nothing about the only other thing, if we've got a bit of time, especially if we're waiting for...
I was going to say, you go out and question more people and shit.
Yeah, and we'll talk to some other people just to see, what if others know what the princess was doing here, or we will go up to not the palace, but the fort or whatever, and pay a visit to the governor or the what's the other guy that I got on with.
Well, I was going to say, if you want to start lower, you could simply give me a research roll, because you've lived in this town and the town is well enough disposed to you. You could just wander around and talk to people and shit.
Yeah, we'll do that.
They're delighted to answer shit. You don't have to go upstairs if you don't. I mean, being the ambassador, of course you can go upstairs if you want, but if you don't want to be stuck in official meetings and state dinners and bullshit like that, just wandering around talking to townspeople.
There it is.
Lower is better.
Crit.
What would you like to know? I'll just roll on their knowledge here. Fuck you. You'll find out nothing. I roll for shit. Now, okay, what do you want to know? Why was she here? As far as anybody knows, it was simply a go to the colonies and see what's up type of visit. Okay. Because it's like, this is Genovia's principal colony. Other nations have other colonies, kind of like New World with the Dutch, French, etc.
So there wasn't any delay. It wasn't like a delaying tactic for the marriage or anything like that?
No, a lot of people are very surprised to hear that there's a marriage and stuff, because I'm not sure how much time has passed for you guys here, but I'm thinking less than there and back again by sea voyage.
Probably, yeah.
That's like 4 months or some shit.
I just wasn't sure whether or not the marriage was something that was on the cards before she left Genovia.
Not that anybody's aware of.
Yeah.
You're thinking that her father may have blindsided her, or maybe she did secretly know about it, hence the Kinley penis. Last big fling, but then she had too much and now cannot have enough.
Once you go Kinley, you can't go. So I can't finish it.
It'd be cool if you could actually finish that one, but yeah. So people are surprised to hear that there'll be a marriage and stuff. They do know a little bit about.
And about the only other thing is, if there's anybody's heard about people having a sleeping sickness.
No, they don't know shit about that. As far they do want to know who she's supposed to be getting married to, though. They do ask you that.
The king of, and I didn't note it down. I can't recall exactly. He was the king of.
Everybody leans forward. Is it Delphine? One of the guys says.
No, it starts with a Marius or Marcius or something. Start with an M.
What?
Started with an M.
An M. They all think really hard for any nations that start with an M.
Oh no, so you're talking about the name of the king.
Oh. They're not sure. What nation is he with? Can you give us a hint? Why does he get a wheelbarrow? I don't know. It's Alex Kinley. Don't fucking ask.
It's important.
Would you like a memory roll or something, Logan?
Yeah, give me a memory roll. Is it Himinges? How about ETAC? No, that doesn't start with an M. Ashen? Fuck Ashen. Yay.
Yeah, made it by over half.
Westmead, King of Westmead.
King of Westmead.
Oh, they don't like Westmead a lot. It's a small island nation with a powerful navy, and they love to fight and plunder. Let's see. Give me a luck roll lower is better there. Oh shit, Chris is back. What up? Give me a luck roll lower is better there, Pete.
Yep, where's me luck there? She blows. And nope.
Nope. All right. Yeah. Fuck Westmead. So, Chris, did you want McKay wanted your cards and shit, and he was going to make a quick trip. He wants your tarot cards.
Sure.
Great.
Right.
He comes back with stuff. Tell him what you did, Pete.
Basically went to red carpet to grab, I don't know about you, but my papers of this land are back in red carpet.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought they might be useful if we had our papers.
Definitely.
I wasn't sure if there was anything else you wanted from red carpet. Like I've got some weapons there as well, which have got the royal emblem on them.
I know what Chris wants.
And whether or not you'd like your golf club.
Take a card. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
I'm so used to it being on me all the time that I didn't even think that it wouldn't be on me. But yeah, I don't have that. Thank you.
He gives you your fucking putter and some golf balls and shit, and you're like, oh. Also, Chris, if you have any cards you want to trade for Pete, his cards are too good.
Yeah. I don't know if you got any crap cards. I've got to reduce my hand, but I've got some really nice cards, so I don't know what to throw.
Yeah, go ahead and trade me one, and I'll toss the one I have, and just give me one.
Yeah. Oops. What the hell happened there? I'll give you that. Hide that. You have any others you want to get rid of?
No, all my other cards are pretty good. Well, so now I have 2 rerolls, a clarity, and a victory.
Yeah, so I've got a supporter reroll. Yeah. I've got a supporter reroll, D10 damage, skill 15, dissemination, and a negate. So, I suppose it depends on if we think we're going to be in combat or not. Maybe the dissemination.
That's the leadership, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather have that than a reroll, honestly.
Okay.
So I'll toss the reroll and keep dissemination then.
All right.
Tossing rerolls. What a fucking world. So, yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to do here?
Nope.
Cool. You
Nothing
talked
comes
to
to
some
mind.
people, you found out a little bit of shit.
All right. So
Everybody
sorry.
compliments you on your glasses, by the way. You're still wearing dark glasses around. Everybody compliments you on them.
Yes. Nobody's heard of a sleeping sickness, had they?
No, you ask, and nobody knows what you were talking about. Sounds like some sort of well, could be anything.
All right. Let's go see if we can get to Beastkin Melwicks.
Yay.
So you go over to Beastkin Melwicks. Getting there is easy because you go Beastkin Melwicks, and he goes, where?
Beastkin Melwicks?
Where?
Okay.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay. Human Melwicks.
He puts towels on your face. Towels come off of your face. You're in Melwicks again. Back at the Clems.
Interesting.
So it does cross over. It's just a different kind. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the strange shit going on.
Now, as we exit into like the reality here, like after when we leave Clem's, is there a wobble here now too, or no?
A little bit. Take a fucking card. It's briefer and goes. But yeah. Give me actually, Chris, you were the one who mentioned to give me a essence roll. Lower is better. Much less of a wobble going into this.
Times one.
Pretty fucking good. Okay, Chris, you're thinking that hard zoning?
So this is a hard zone, or it's turning into
well, betwixt where you were and here seems that you may be hard zoning.
Okay.
Weird.
I share that information, of course.
Alex is still in his wheelbarrow. He appears to be drunk as fuck, but still conscious. Who wants to be pushing him around in the wheelbarrow? How is he still conscious? He has had literally 2 bottles of whiskey in less than a half an hour.
Oh, hold on. Oh,
do we want to?
We go back into Clem's very quick.
Yeah. I haven't left Clem's because there's something I'm interested about.
I still want to know who's pushing Alex until
no
I
one.
find out.
We haven't left the.
It's an honor job.
We haven't left the. We haven't left the barber shop.
No problem. You're not sure how he got the wheelbarrow through either. I'd like to point that out.
That's what I was curious about.
I'm casting a spell on Alex.
What?
Oh.
I can't cast that spell anymore. So today.
Excellent. Clem looks at you blandly.
Well, I was trying to. Do you have cleanse poison? Because technically, alcohol is poison for the body, and you should be.
True.
Card for fucking Chris. Alex, they are talking about doing horrifying shit to you.
I resist.
No, I do not. I do not have any healing magic.
God despise me again. What the fuck?
No.
That's what happens when you try and make Alex sober.
Clearly, I will never do that again. I learned my lesson.
I'm curious to see if there is a Genovian San Angeles, a human Genovian San Angeles.
Do you want to try right quick?
Yep. Oh, shave, please. Yep.
Where are you going back to? Says Clem.
Human Genovian San Angeles.
Where?
Yeah. Didn't think there was, but I thought I'd try.
Right.
So potentially, Clem. So
while you're talking, he just puts a towel on you and starts lathering you up.
So I'm thinking that Clem
maybe that's what the
only
from them too.
Could be, because normally the hooks is in San Angeles. This one isn't. But I'm just wondering if Clem only hooks into one location per zone. Which is partly what I was curious about, if we could travel into other places, if Clem exists in other locations in the same world, in the same zone.
Well, we keep on going, we keep on being right next to or around in the vicinity of San Angeles. There's not much runoff.
We're not here. We're near San Angeles here.
That's true.
That's what I mean. This is completely different to...
Yeah, this is the first one. Maybe that's why this one was deactivated too.
Maybe.
And that's maybe why maybe that's why everyone's knowledge of us, the wobble is like the information being dumped from one locale to another. Like,
sort of like
only one zone is on at any one time when we are in it.
So is that why they had to shut the Clem down? Or no, someone obviously shut the Clem down for a reason though, which is weird.
Yeah. I mean, but don't forget, like in red carpet, yeah. So unless it's, or it could be the whole thing like with red, but it's a bit different to red carpet. Where in red carpet we seem to take over existing people, as in we seem to exist. We seem to have been inserted in that reality with a backstory. Yeah, because that whole old TV series, etc.
Hardwiring the shadows.
Whereas this one, the zone seems to have reflections of the beastkin.
Okay.
The pictures I've uncovered are what typical rifles look like, as well as the architecture of Melwick's here.
I cannot see nothing.
I
scroll down.
The flag. I'll scroll down. Is it a bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Down
right.
There
we go. Yeah, got it.
Oh, this is a bit different than Genovia and a little bit more modern looking?
This is Genovia.
No, the other Beastkin Genovia is a bit more fantasy.
Oh, well, no, that wasn't Genovia that you were in. That was San Angeles Beastkin that you were in, because the Beastkin came from Genovia, apparently, and settled in San Angeles, built it. And that's like an Old West type town that you guys were in doing all the battles and shit.
Okay.
And then this is where they came from. It gets more and more complicated the more time you spend in the campaign. Eventually, the new players will be totally like, I don't want to know any names of anything. I'll just stick with you guys.
Might be worth going just to see the linkage. It may be worth going to a gun shop to establish basically, how did cartridges come about in this place? Since that's a bolt action rifle that would use cartridges. Because I was the one that introduced cartridges into the Beastkin Genovia. That's part of the reason we're getting money into the embassy, is we've got a patent on cartridges. We've got the patent on cartridges. And on weapon and on guns that can use cartridges.
For the value of the patent in this kingdom.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just curious as to where cartridges came about here. If it is, the Australians showed us how to make these, or
yeah.
All right, well, let's go do that. I will, Alex.
This is the most comfortable padded wheelbarrow you've been in today.
God damn.
You know, Flab Glub, whatever he's Frag Glub Slub is going to be annoyed that you've stolen his wheelbarrow.
Well,
this is not a surprise to anybody.
It's the way
there's Ammo Nation, but I thought I saw another one in my scrolling about. We'll ask directions to a gun store. Oh, there we go. Bloodbath and Beyond Gun Shop.
Bloodbath and Beyond. Love it.
Like I said, there's a lot of weird shit here.
Gem Seller, Pearl Insurance, Grand. Actually, well, because we're in a high street, go to the Grand Fortune Bank. Or would it be the Mint? No, it shouldn't be the bank. To change the gold over to currency.
Oh yeah, try. I'll try the
So you're going to head over to the Grand Fortune Bank?
Well, we're in High Street, and that's where that is.
Yep. It's pretty goddamn convenient. It's like, how about we go over there? Yeah, that's a good idea. No problem. Yeah. You go over there, and the good news, bad news, you don't have to barter. That's both the good and bad news. They shave off percentage. You end up getting 2,700 Gilder.
Okay.
And since you have Gilder, to make Logan's life easier, you get, I think, share, copy.
Kick in the nuts.
A kick in the nuts.
The price list.
There's your price list for Genovia.
So I want to check our papers, or my papers, to see whether or not. Sorry.
With the
No.
bank.
After we've got our money now, it just occurred to me I should also check our papers to see whether or not they have morphed to this land, or if they're still Beastkin version.
Oh, I see. Well, they don't have pictures of Beastkin on. They have like names and fancy seals, I believe. The money had Beastkin on it, but you don't have that money.
Yeah. No. It was more the paper.
Papers look the same, which is really fucking fortunate. Be awkward. It's like, so who decided to draw the king as a fat lion?
Yeah, well, I suppose in the bank as well, like there would probably be the coat of arms or something like that potentially.
Yep.
So we can use that to compare to what's on the papers.
It looks good to you. I mean, you'd have to hand your papers to somebody who knew what the fuck they were looking for anything definitive, but
I feel a little bit more comfortable in showing them to someone as opposed to showing them someone and saying, "What on earth? What's this stuff?"
Sure.
Yep. All right. So, gun store people, or you got any other thoughts?
No, gun store is good with me.
So you guys are heading over to Ammo Nation?
I think that's the closest one.
It's spelled AMMO, or it's all one word, isn't it?
It's all one word. There was two I saw.
There it is, off of Serenity Road.
Yeah.
Great. Off of Sweat Plaza. What a fun place.
What a nice place.
It smells bad from the tanneries here. Yeah, sure. You guys head over to Ammo Nation, and guy, there's a big sign up behind him saying, we have the new cartridge guns in.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
I was curious, who came up with the idea of the cartridges?
He rolls his no shit thing. Santa Claus. I don't fucking know. Wasn't me. If it was me, I'd be rich. Richer than kings. Not our king. Bless him. May he live for 1,000 years. But richer than other kings.
Other kings.
All right. So you just get the cartridges in from the...
Yeah, they're made over at he names off the place, which is actually, I believe, on the map.
Yeah, off Freewood Road. Oh, no, it's gunpowder making place.
Yeah.
I think I saw the ammo making somewhere else.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
Yep, okay.
He says, you want to buy shit? I mean, keep in mind, anything you buy, we peace bond here. We do charge the standard guilder for peace bonding, but you can't have it if it isn't peace bonding.
Okay.
Outside of town, is what you do with your guns is up to you, unless you irritate any of the soldiers and nobles, stuff like that. Other than that, anything you want to do.
So I'll show him my papers allowing me to bear arms.
Oh,
with the
yes, sir.
Royal arms on.
You don't need any peace bonding. Anything you need.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to confirm.
Oh, yes, of course. He looks like, why would you even ask that?
We've been out of town for a while. We've just come back in. Wasn't sure if there'd been any changes.
You're a peer of the realm, sir. You can fucking... Yes. You can probably go and shoot somebody. Well, I don't recommend it, though.
No. All right, beautiful. No, you guys are fine, aren't you, as well, for weapons?
Yes.
Yes, all right. Let us leave this place for another place.
You don't want to buy anything, sir? I mean, for you, we could even get you an Australian finger if you want.
An Australian finger?
Of course. I have one in stock. If you'd like, I can pull it out of the back room.
I'll be interested in perusing it.
Of course. He is honored to fucking bring it out. He goes into the back room, and you should be able to see it here. There you go. That is what they call an Australian finger. It's down under the rifle.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
That counts as heavy machine gun, by the way, for skills.
Yes,
they have big belt-fed ammo of dang, 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 dang. They call it an Australian finger.
They should call it an Australian middle finger. They should call it.
I was gonna say, is it an Owens or?
Pardon?
Is it an Owens?
I have no fucking idea. It's either Owens. I think it's in Lewis actually, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Or Lewis Maxim. They all kind of look vaguely box-like those bullets.
Yeah, yeah.
So, no problem. You guys leave thinking about giving somebody the Australian middle finger, as Chris says. And, yeah, you're pretty sure they would get the point.
Mm-hmm.
Where to? The guy's disappointed not to be able to sell to you. He may have started advertising as we sell to peers of the realm.
Oh, the Owens SMG or a machine carbine, actually. Australian machine carbine, that's what I was thinking of. I knew there was one called Owens, which was Australian, but yeah, it's a bit smaller than that.
It was the gun itself is not actually made from Australia and shit that I got the thing of. It's just they call the heavy fucking machine gun Australian finger because as far as they know, Australians are the fiercest fighters on the planet because all of you have claimed to be fucking Australian.
Mm-hmm. Makes life easy.
Yeah.
All right. So shall we?
Great marketing.
All right, gents. We'll leave that place. All right, gents.
Wandering the streets. Everybody give me a counter surveillance roll at -30, please.
Counter surveillance. Counter surveillance. That's what I thought. So that'll be half, which will be
no.
Be a bit higher than that. No.
Yes.
Chris, you think some lady is following you discreetly? It's more of the you picked up tail when you left the gun shop. It's the distant, easy to lose, but easy to escape if you guys go after the person. Not a close tail.
I'll be back. You guys continue.
They definitely can't hear you from however far back they are, like a block, 2 blocks away.
I'm just gonna walk off, like they were gonna continue on. I'm gonna.
All right. So even though Chris hasn't told me about that, I've got a pretty.
No, he just fucking goes off. Take a shit.
Yeah, no, I've just out of game. I've got a suspicion as to who it is.
Okay.
And I'm gonna circle around. I'm thinking it's the greasy skinned girl with the. Does she have long disheveled hair or no? No.
No.
Okay. Well, I just want to go check it.
No, that's not who I was thinking of.
Okay.
Right. Chris, are you doing it from a distance or do you want to pop up next to her and go,
I'm going to try to do it stealthily. I get close to her.
How close? Behind. The closer, the harder. If you want to be I don't know, 10 meters from her, that's a lot easier than 2 meters from her.
I want to go 10 meters. See what I get from her from behind.
From behind? Okay. Yeah. Cool. Go ahead and give me a stealth at full.
Got it.
What the hell did it do that?
No problem. She seems to be doing to most people, probably not apparent she's following these guys. She's doing a very mellow following and stuff.
Okay. Is she doing stopping and looking at things now and then going faster and then? Okay. I'll continue.
She is keeping an eye out. Give me a counter surveillance of -30 for something else, Chris. Wow, you're really good at that. Yeah, you're thinking that she's probably alone or she has ninja that are following her for her security. One of the two.
Is she a part of a team?
That's what I mean. Either she's
okay.
alone or they're fucking ninja. If they're eluding you with your skill, then if they are there, they're ninja.
Okay. Ninja!
Shows a bunch of ninja following Chris.
Alex is one of them.
In his wheelbarrow. Only the creaking of the wheel tips Chris off. Pete, you're now pushing the Alex Kinley wheelbarrow as he's in the extremely comfortably drunk stage now.
Now, is she dressed like everybody else here, or is she dressed oddly?
No, she's dressed in a little bit of upper class, not like upper class, but I'm talking like better than the median. She's like, if the median's 50%, she's dressed 60%.
Okay. And is she concentrating mostly ahead or behind it all, or?
She is trying to keep an eye on her tail and stuff to make sure that nobody sneaks up on her. You do notice she has like a scar on her face. She's not unattractive. She's not like a knockout or anything. She looks like she was kind of pretty and then had a really hard life and maybe got in a knife fight at one point.
Maybe not what I was thinking.
Knife fight.
You notice it is getting darker and stuff as you guys have been spending pretty much the whole day. You're going to need to bed down at some point. You notice that the lady seems to be closing the distance a bit, and it appears that the air guys are just wandering around through town. The one squeaky wheel of the wheelbarrow, it's the only wheel, is really helping to kind of keep an general direction of where they are and stuff, which makes life easier on you. You do pass somebody who has a whole bunch of dead rats and stuff hanging off of him, and he's occasionally gets coins from people. He's got like a bucket and stuff, and he jingles it at those two with their wheelbarrow. Bunch of dead rats. Coin for the ratter, sir. Spare a florin.
Don't think I've got a florin on me, actually, unfortunately.
Oh. Well, you can have a dead rat if you want, sir. If you're doing that hard die.
No. As in,
yummy.
He gives Alex a dead rat. He said, "Yummy. Here you are, sir. Take it in good peace.
I will pet it and love it and call it George."
It's dead.
He says.
Dead.
He pats. He's starting to walk off, and they stop. Pats Joshua on the shoulder and whispers to him, "It's good that you're taking care of the mentally handicapped. It's very good of you, sir." And then he continues on into the crowd.
Somebody has to.
Somebody has to.
Do you have a destination, or are you just touring the city right now? Because I've got plenty of random fucking encounters for you to have.
I am trying to find some. Well, since it's getting dark.
You might want to move your mic back down there, Pete.
Sorry. Since it's getting dark, find somewhere for food for dinner.
Oh, Logan, question. We don't have our bracelets on, do we?
Which bracelets are you talking about, sir?
The
interdimensional phone line.
Interdimensional communication devices?
If you wanted to pick them up, then yes, you can. But if you did not, then you don't.
Didn't say so no.
Okay. Well, because you were having the bathroom break, so when they were planning it, so that's why I was giving you an out if you wanted it.
No, that's cool.
Cool. Well, Alex won't use them anyway because, too much
Demons.
Thing. He's just sitting there with his dead rat and a wheelbarrow going, "Demons!" What?
I thought they were high tech enough to even look magic. Be like, oh, it's magic, clearly.
Yeah, he still has a fucking feeling about that shit.
I can't recall if you managed to convince him of that, though. I think you tried, but I'm not sure if it worked.
As you're heading there, you do see some obvious families with all their shit packed up and with signs that says New World or Bust and shit like that. You know, you're not sure where they're going, but one of them is talking about, you know, after we hit Hika, then we'll get a ship from there, type of